The New York Knicks' aspirations to bring in a generational talent like Giannis Antetokounmpo aren't just fueled by lofty dreams, they're backed by a calculated plan to secure one of the NBA's elite superstars. As the Knicks continue to build a roster that's more than capable of contending, the next logical step is a game-changing acquisition. And when you're talking about Giannis, it's not just about having the best offer on the table. It's about a masterstroke of strategy that could make the Big Apple the new home for the reigning Finals MVP. To fully grasp how this blockbuster move could unfold, it's crucial to understand the dynamics of such a trade. The rumored deal, a potential swap where the Knicks would send Karl-Anthony Towns, Tyler Kolek, and a protected first-round pick in 2026, along with two future first-round pick swaps in 2026 and 2030, to the Milwaukee Bucks in exchange for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, at first glance, that may sound like a hefty price to pay for a player of Giannis's caliber. But make no mistake, this move is more than just a numbers game. The Knicks' pursuit of Antetokounmpo is a calculated risk built on a foundation of both roster needs and market positioning. The question is not if the Knicks can make the trade work, it's how they can convince Giannis that New York is his ideal destination. The perfect fit, Jalen Brunson and Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the heart of this pursuit is the simple fact that Giannis would be the perfect complement to the Knicks' current core. Jalen Brunson, who solidified himself as one of the league's most offensively gifted point guards, could find his true potential unlocked alongside the Greek freak. Brunson's ability to create opportunities on offense would mesh seamlessly with Giannis's dominant play style, which thrives on fast breaks and slashing to the rim. But here's the catch. As talented as Brunson is, he's defensively limited. While he's a maestro on offense, his defensive liabilities could become more glaring in the postseason. Enter Giannis, a two-time MVP, a Defensive Player of the Year, and an undeniable force on both ends of the floor. His presence would give the Knicks the defensive anchor they desperately need while elevating their offensive ceiling to championship levels. The partnership between Brunson's playmaking and Giannis's all-around dominance could very well be a game-changer for the Knicks. The Eastern Conference's path to glory, the Knicks' best hope for landing Giannis is positioning themselves as a legitimate title contender in the Eastern Conference. While the West is brimming with powerhouse teams, the Warriors, the Thunder, the Rockets, and the Timberwolves are all stacked with talent. The East presents a more accessible path to the NBA Finals, with Towns' ability to score and stretch the floor paired with Milwaukee's still strong defensive capabilities. The Bucks could maintain a competitive edge in the Eastern Conference while also looking toward the future. Add in Tyler Kolek, a promising young talent, and the 2026 protected first-round pick, which could hold significant value, and the Bucks would have the pieces to stay afloat as they look to retool their roster for the future. A strategic play for Giannis's heart, but here's the most critical piece of the puzzle. The Knicks must convince Giannis that New York is where he should be long-term. This wouldn't just be a one-and-done trade. The Knicks front office, led by Leon Rose, would have to work tirelessly to foster an environment in which Giannis feels not only wanted but needed, and most importantly, loved. The strategy would involve showcasing how New York offers a bright future, both on the court and off. One of the Knicks' greatest assets is their potential to convince Giannis that a re-signing in New York is inevitable. This would limit other teams' ability to court the star, which would strengthen the Knicks' leverage in negotiations with the Bucks. Teams like the Pelicans or the Blazers, while offering attractive trade packages, are not nearly as equipped to offer Giannis the same sense of future success and legacy-building opportunities that New York can. The bottom line, a new era for the Knicks. The Knicks are on the verge of something potentially seismic. With the right trade pieces, the right positioning, and the right pitch to Giannis, New York could soon be home to one of the most dominant players in the NBA. It won't be easy, and it won't be quick, but if the Knicks can execute this masterstroke of strategy, they could find themselves on the precipice of a new era of championship contention. Giannis Antetokounmpo in a Knicks uniform, it's not just a dream, it's a vision that could change the landscape of the NBA for years to come.